Hello, I'm Eric Reese. We're here to do Tai Chi Chuan, a Chinese system of martial arts, exercise, and meditation. Work cautiously at your own level and be sure not to overdo it. So qigong and Tai Chi Chuan are best done at a very gentle level, no more than 70% of your capability. And that way we can work on the healing rather than harming effects of exercise. Let's go ahead and start with something called air grabbing. Now, at first glance, this seems like a simple enough practice, but I actually look at it as one of my most challenging exercises that I teach and practice. We're going to make a fist with the right hand, or left hand, doesn't matter. Tight fist, then snap it open. So you're going to do this as rapidly as you can. A tight fist, open it, almost like you're crumbling a piece of paper and then flinging it away. And you want to go as long as you can. And that's where it gets a little more challenging. Air grabbing. Grabbing a handful of air and then letting go. And you may notice you're starting to feel it in the muscles of the arms, not just the hand, but going up here. It's working all kinds of areas that few other exercises ever touch. So it's an important drill. And you might notice that when people get older, sometimes their grip strength gets weaker, so this can help prevent that. I'm pretty sure most of you are feeling it by now. Keep going, keep going. A little bit more. Past your comfort zone, and then take a rest, shake it out. Notice how different that hand feels from the other one. Can you feel a difference in the energy? How about the heat? This one's really red. This one isn't so red yet. So let's make that one red. Other hand, air grabbing. And if you want to make it even harder, just smile while you're doing it. Keep going past your comfort zone. See if you're noticing muscles in the arms getting a little bit worn down, a little bit tired. You're going to strengthen all those muscles as well. Keep going and then take a rest. Woo! So maybe now you see what I mean. That's one of our most difficult and challenging exercises. Okay, now let's get back to total relax. And let's practice the first movement of the Tai Chi form as a qigong practice. Now it's a big contrast from working that hard to working this soft. See if you feel the contrast energetically in the hands and the fingers. Commencement is the name of this posture. We're going to gently stretch, elongate the spine from head to tailbone. Gently open the space between the discs and relax. And again, deep breathing. Now going this slow, you may need to take more than one breath. Take as many as you need. We want you to pass the course, not pass out in the course. So keep breathing. Gently stretch. Gently reach for the ceiling with the top of your head, but let the tailbone sink toward the floor and relax. Stretching the spine up and down is a true stretch. If we just raise the body, we're not stretching the spine. We want to feel the stretch this way, and then this way it relaxes. Again. Are you feeling the challenge of slowing down? Does it seem more difficult to go this slow? So usually that means we need it more than other people if we find it especially difficult. Is it driving your mind a little crazy to go like this and go slow? Well, now we can breathe a little bit deeper, focus some attention on the breath, and that will distract you from the things that seem uncomfortable or the things that you don't like. So deep breathing, let's put focus there. Inhale a little bit more than you're comfortable. Again, martial artists get out of the comfort zone. They get uncomfortable when they're comfortable too long. And then relax it. You're going to exhale. Push the extra air out of the body. So it's almost like creating a vacuum. And now when you relax, the air gets gently drawn back in for the inhale. Deep breathing. The practice of deep breathing all by itself cures many ailments, prevents many illnesses. And typically as we age, the breathing gets more shallow. It's an introduction to more disease. Okay, very good. Now at home, you can challenge yourself to do that for 5 or 10 minutes. Go longer than we're going on the video program and challenge yourself. Set a timer and don't stop till it rings. 5 minutes, then maybe later 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and loosen the knees. Every day we do this. Knee rotations, gentle circles. We'll do 10 of these. And notice I'm looking forward. Like most of you, probably looking forward to the weekend, but looking forward. And reverse direction. Okay, good. And come up. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit wider. And let's do the great pulling exercise. Palms are forward. Shift the weight a little bit and turn the hands. Palms are forward. Notice my hands are at the same height. The great pulling exercise. This would be like you're putting your hands on a sliding door. Maybe something leads out on your deck or the patio. You're sliding it open with your hands. The pressure on the door, you slide it to the side. And relax. Okay, good. Now let's do looking backwards with wisdom, twisting the spine. I'll turn my back and we'll twist and stretch the arms diagonally. Relax, turn, stretch, turn, stretch. Exhale on the stretch. Inhale, turn. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, turn. And relax. Okay, good. Let's take hold of a chair if we need to. And in our minds, we're going to tell ourselves, eventually, with more practice, I won't need to hold on to the chair as often. But we'll take hold of the chair and let's swing the leg like a pendulum. Keep the body upright. Swing the leg gently. We're not going for a high kick. Gentle swinging. And relax. And other side. We didn't even have to put the chair the other way. Okay, good. Now that really challenges the balance when we do it without holding on to something. Let's go ahead and do our Tai Chi. And for those of you that are doing it while you're sitting, I'm going to take you through a Tai Chi practice from the chair. Those of you who already know a Tai Chi form, you can kind of create your own practice from a chair using the moves you know, or condense it a little bit, the way I'm doing here. So we're primarily using moves from the first part of Tai Chi. There's commencement. We already practiced this. And I'll mirror, well, I won't mirror you on this because we're doing the sitting version. We're not going to turn very much. You're going to hold a ball. It doesn't matter which hand is on top. We're going to do both sides. Change. This is called grasp the bird's tail. I want to show you some detail. A lot of people have heart trouble. How do I know? Because heart disease is the #1 killer in America. That's how I know. So a lot of people have it. You might have it and not know yet, right? So you might be cultivating the environment that invites heart disease into your body. Now, when we pass the hands like this, close together, but they don't touch. Close together. At the level of the heart. Chinese medicine. Every time I do that, I help my heart. I'm sending a healing energy to my heart. Strong heart, no heart disease. Very important. This sort of movement is all throughout Tai Chi. Remember, Tai Chi was created by Chinese physicians. Well, why would they make a fighting system? Because if you're sick, you have to fight it off. Everything's martial arts in life. When you're born, you fight for your first breath, right? When you're dying, you fight for your last breath. Everything's fighting. Here. Now the other side. We hold a ball. We can imagine a ball of energy there, like a miniature sun. You see how we're involving the mind and the imagination? This is a big part of martial arts. We're actually training the mind. So if you want to know how we prevent Alzheimer's, we're always exercising the mind during our practice. So it's mindful practice, not mindless practice. Grasp the bird's tail. Now we're going to imagine grabbing somebody by the arm and pulling. Roll back. Touch the wrist. Press. We're pushing forward. Make a circle. Push with both hands. Push and open the palms a little bit more. We'll get the energy into the palms. Lengthen the fingers a little bit more. Now relax the hands. Open as if you're parting the curtains to look out the window. Open. Relax. Cross the hands in front of the body. Now this is a position of strength and protection. It's almost like we're defending our heart. We're protecting our body. Cross hands, like holding a shield up. And then we open, become vulnerable again, and close. All the way down with the hands. And can you feel the blood moving into the hands and filling the fingers? Now when the hands are very relaxed, you can feel that. you can feel the energy. Do you feel any tingling? Other feelings? We'll do it one more time. Commencement. We can add the stretch for the spine. Relax. Grasp bird's tail. There's the heart health. Grasp bird's tail. There's the heart health. Roll back. Press. Push. Cross hands. Close. All the way down. Okay, very good. Now we can also do more challenging movements from the chair. Just follow me as best you can. Let's do a version of snake creeps down. It's a nice stretch for the legs and the spine. Bring the hand back. Slide the hand down. And come back up. Bring the hand back. The thumb touches near the shoulder. Slide down like a snake creeping down the vine. See, I even wore green pants today. There's the snake, the head of the snake creeping down the vine. Can you go all the way down toward the ankle without getting hurt, right? Gentle. Come up. Snake creeps down from the chair. You don't need to go that far. If you're sore, if you're a little bit stiff, if you haven't exercised for a while, just go down a little bit. Come up. Now turn it around. Turn it around. Single whip is the shape. We've been practicing it in our form. Snake creeps down. Now we can see the head of the snake creeping down the vine. Come up. Single whip. Snake creeps down. Come down. And then the snake turns and creeps down the vine. Single whip. Snake creeps down, and again, you don't need to go down very far. If it's not comfortable, just go a little bit at a time. Each week you can go a little bit more and relax. How about kicking? Cross the hands. I'm going to kick with my left. This is your right foot, since you're mirroring me, right? So when you kick with your right hand's in front. Lift the foot. Point the toe. Toe kick, cross the hands, toe kick, cross the hands, toe kick, cross the hands, and down. Other side. This is called a separation kick. So you're kicking now with your left foot. This is called separation of the left foot. Point the toe, bring it back. Point the toe, bring it back. Point the toe, bring it back, and rest. I'll tell you a little secret. Of course, when I tell you, you'll tell everybody, so it won't be a secret anymore. You know, there's a saying, they say, how can you expect your friend to keep a secret if you can't? So if you tell your friend a secret, of course they're going to tell people, because you couldn't keep your secret. They can't keep your secret. My secret is, or was, I like to go, when I travel, I go to a nice hotel, and when nobody's looking, I push the elevator button with my toe. So I'll do a practice, point the toe. So when you do the kick, I want you to think of your toe pushing the elevator button. Okay? Push the button. Okay? And then if I see you in a hotel, even if we don't know each other, if I see you using that kick to open the elevator, then I'll know you watched the program. Okay, we won't have any secrets from each other. Let's go ahead and get on our feet or follow the rest of the program from the chair. Your choice, always. You can do every part of our program while you're seated in the chair. What if you're in a bed in the hospital? You can't get out of bed. You watch the program. You tune into the movement. And while you're watching me demonstrate, imagine it's you. You will circulate the qi through your body with your imagination. And that will promote just as much healing as if you were exercising with me in person. Try it. You'll be surprised. Okay, let me teach you another secret, okay? Every time you get up out of a chair, get into this habit. It's very healthy. Every time you get out of a chair, I learned this trick years ago. I never get up any different way than this. Don't have your feet the same place, apart. Put one slightly forward of the other. And then get up. Every time you get up, put one, doesn't matter which one, a little bit forward of the other, and then get up. What does that do? It relieves pressure off the lower back. Maybe you have low back pain. Maybe you get up and down a lot during the day. This could fix it. This may prevent a problem in the future. So remember that little trick, that secret. Okay. When you hear something important, you must commit it to memory. I invite you to forget all the unimportant stuff, but when you hear something important, you must remember it. It's very important. Like when you were a kid, you learned to look both ways before you cross the street. That's very important to remember. You remembered it. That's why you're hearing my voice. Okay, let's go ahead and do our Tai Chi form. Ready? Begin. Commencement. So today we've really focused on practicing commencement. Very simple movement, but has profound healing. Relax. Turn to your right. Now you're going to need to follow me. Follow. Follow. Grasp bird's tail to the left. And there's the one where the hands passed for the heart health. Ward off another step. Roll back, grabbing the arm and pulling. Now you're using your whole body. Press. Use the legs. Push. Single whip, turn. Make the eagle's beak and punch. Step and get ready to push. Push, turning the back foot a little bit so you're comfortable and safe. Open. Close, playing the harp. White stork cools its wings. Now notice what's happening here. Palms pass at heart level, sending healing qi to the heart muscle. Brush knee to the left. Last time I was calling the moves the wrong way. I was calling them the way I was doing them, not the way you were doing them. Maybe some of you caught that. Playing the violin. Brush knee to the left. Make a fist. Turn the foot. Make a small circular step for step, parry, punch. Apparent close-up. I'm blocking a punch from somebody back there. Shift back and push. Turn toward the front. Relax. Cross hands. Close. Wow. So, are you feeling anything in the hands? Check yourself. Did it get hotter? Does it look blotchy, dark areas and light areas? So the dark part is your blood and the light part is the qi. So you can actually see your hands changing because you practice Tai Chi. What about tingling feelings? Once you feel it in the hands every time you practice, then it's going to start to go into your body, the arms, and other places. So always take a moment to check. What are you feeling? Is the feeling growing stronger, that's why you feel it? Or is your sensitivity to qi growing stronger? It was always there, but now you can feel it. You became more sensitive to it. So, some things we want to figure out for ourselves. Let's go ahead and get ready to close. Tai Chi circle breathing, deep breathing, and the weather is wonderful at this time of year. Practice outdoors when you can. If you have to practice inside, open a window. You must get that fresher air in when you're practicing deep breathing exercise. But sometimes on these nice days, turn off the AC or the heat and open those windows. Let your house breathe. Let your house breathe. Chase away some of those odors that you've grown accustomed to, but that your guests notice as soon as they walk through the door. So air out your house. So if this is your house here that you live in every day, but you also have a building you live in, your house needs to air out as well. So you want good, healthy qi in your house. You want good, healthy air in this house when you practice. And relax. I appreciate you being with me today and also sharing the program with friends and family. And you know, once you learn an exercise that has benefited you, it's a very good habit to share it with somebody else. Everybody needs this. We need to have balance in our lives. We need to have time in the day where we slow down and not just do everything as fast as we can. We're almost living our lives now to see how quickly we can get them over with. What a way to live, right? So really take your time. You know, take your time to chew your food before you swallow it. Don't gulp your food down because there's so many flavors there. And digestion actually begins in the mouth. So a lot of people give themselves digestive distress by swallowing the food in pieces that are too big. Chew, the chemicals are released in the mouth, the saliva to break down the food. So it's already partially digested by the time it reaches the belly, and then the belly has enough energy to do its job. So learn these ways to maintain your health, hygienic health practices, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. We'll close, make a fist, cover the knuckles, clap.